Any other questions?
Yeah, for me, it really resonated. So I have a director role in my organization, but my organization is only 4 people, and 3 of us are directors. It's a coalition. We work with a lot of other orgs. But I find it so difficult in my role to just focus on strategic thinking because we're such a small team. I have to think and I have to do. And we don't have a budget to employ more folks. So it's something that everybody in my organization has to do. You think about how you want to move a goal forward, and a lot of the times it's you project managing, doing everything from step 1 to step 20.
Yeah. Okay. Did you have a question or is that more of a comment? Sorry.
It's more of a comment. It resonates. As a director, you should be in charge of just thinking where you want to lead your role. And again, we do. And
yeah.
I think just thinking about future roles, I can envision that being difficult. I can envision it being difficult for me to step out of that role where it's just like, okay, here's my idea of what we can do and I'm going to do it. I know that that's going to be an area where I'll have to grow, learning how to delegate and being okay with stepping back and developing my teaching skills, because right now I just teach myself and that's all I have to do, but just learning how to teach others to maybe do things a certain way or follow certain procedures. I feel like that's not something I've been able to work on for these past 3 years because of my current role and because of my organization.
Yeah, thank you because you're working, it sounds like you're working, I'm going to say working board, even though you're a working organization because of the size. I get that. So there's a couple of ways you can frame this, and then I'm going to go ahead and talk about the program. So there's a couple of ways you can frame it. In a sense, you can say, because you really are a startup, nonprofit. So even if you use the term startup, that already triggers to people, I have to wear many hats to get this flowing, right? So that in itself is a leadership skill. It's more of an entrepreneurial startup mindset, right? So that's one thing. And then the other thing that I heard you mention is that you're a coalition. So just in coalition building, you can reframe it into building strategic partnerships. And what is that? That in itself is a leadership trait, strategic partnerships. So kind of lean in on those is how I would say to position you for your next higher role or your next level role, director. But then I'm going to go ahead because it did segue, delegate, how do you do that? So